Hey, what's up everybody, welcome back to a new video on the channel. In today's video we are going to check out how we can get our WordPress website to be hosted on the Google Cloud platform, which usually gives you a lot better server response time, especially if you're using one of the cheaper hosting providers out there, which usually gives you a lot of downtime on your website. Google Cloud is overall a great way to host your WordPress website. It's super easy, especially if you have multiple clients and you're also managing their websites, or if you're working on multiple clients at the same time and you're working either on their SEO or if you're just working on their new website design. This platform will be the best way for you to not only manage your own website but also manage your client websites. And if you yourself have multiple WordPress websites, I would recommend you to move all your sites to the Google Cloud platform. But with that being said, let's just jump into this video and hopefully you enjoy. The first thing you want to do is click on the top link in the description to get to the page that I'm currently on. So the platform we're going to be using is Temple.io. I've been using Temple.io for multiple of my own websites, but also for my clients. I recommend it basically to everyone that I know that is trying to start off their WordPress website. And if you do have your website hosted on WordPress, I do recommend you to use Google Cloud Platform. So the Google Cloud Platform, Temple.io is powered by the Google Cloud Platform. So everything is managed through the Google Cloud Platform. However, you can actually host your WordPress website directly in the Google Cloud Platform and not using Temple.io. But I have found that Temple.io overall is just a great platform to host your WordPress websites. It's directly made for WordPress. Their support is amazing. They offer you a free migration, so they help you with the whole migration of your website to Temple.io if you want to switch from your current hosting provider. So if you do have a website hosted at GoDaddy or any other hosting provider, you can essentially have the team at Temple.io help you with the whole migration all for free. And also a speed optimization I think I've seen recently, something they've started offering. So a free speed optimization of your website, basically going through your site, making sure everything is up to date. So overall, Temple.io to me is a great platform, especially if you are an agency, if you have clients, so on and so forth. But I'll show you that when we actually get into the site itself. What you do when you get on the website, essentially just go ahead and click on Start Free. Once you are on the Start Free page, you want to register your account. You can go ahead and do it with your Facebook, your Google, or just go ahead and sign up with an email. I will do that right now and I'll come back in just a minute. Once you have logged in and registered your account, this is what you'll see on the first page. Basically, welcome to Temple Control Panel. So now you can either create a new website from scratch or migrate a website that you currently have, or we can go ahead and skip to the panel overview. In this case, we're going to go ahead and click to skip to panel overview because I want to show you guys how their panel or dashboard looks like. So websites, under websites, you would normally have your websites listed right here. So in this case, we'll have create or migrate our websites. In dashboard, you'll basically have the overview for your website, your bandwidth, your billing, and also some blog content here as well to help you with your WordPress website. Moving down, we do have domains. So here you can add your domain. Here you can basically connect the domain that you have at another domain provider. If you're using GoDaddy, which is normally what most people use because it's just the cheapest overall. I usually use GoDaddy, so you can just go ahead and add your domains right here. You also have your emails, so you can set up your email addresses for your website, SMTP settings as well. File accesses, you can add your key here. So this will be to manage your SFTP as well. So you can add your keys here. Then you do have backups. So if you want to have backups of your website, you can have them here as well, directly in Temple. And then usage, so this is the bandwidth usage that you have on your websites. You can also get additional if you want to. Jumping into account sharing is the best feature, especially if you are an agency and if you're trying to work with your clients and manage their websites as well. You can basically share your account access to Temple, and you can go ahead and go either to your clients websites and manage them, or if you want to add someone here, so if you have a team member or a freelancer who's going to work on here, you can go ahead and add that here as well. Then we have the user guide. User guide is not of importance, so let's just go ahead and go back to websites and let's create our first WordPress website on Temple. And just to mention, I totally forgot, but if you sign up for Temple, you do have the 10 days free trial, which is super useful if you just want to test out the platform, see how it works. see how it compares to your current hosting provider, and just overall get a feel for how the Google Cloud Platform will improve your website performance. But starting off with our website, let's just go ahead and add a website name. So this is just in the backend. It doesn't matter what you put in here. So for this case, I will just do test. Then we have the website location. Here, as I even mentioned, you want to choose a location which is closest to your customers or your visitors. So if you are located in Las Vegas, for example, majority of your traffic is most likely going to come from Las Vegas if you're targeting that area. If you're in London, you would have London, so on and so forth. Basically, just a location of where your server is. In my case, I'm going to go ahead and pick London because it's the closest. I live here, so it should be the best overall performance for whatever my clients are. Then we can go ahead and just go and click continue. Then we can just go ahead and wait a little bit while the website is loading. Grab your coffee. Okay, once the website has been completed or the setup process is done, you'll have this. So congratulations, the new website is now ready to go. So just go ahead and press continue, and then we will be taken to the website overview. So here you'll have a preview or a preview image on how the website will look on the homepage, and then we'll have the domain. But because we haven't actually transferred any domains to this website, it's just going to be a temple trial domain, and we're also using a trial as well. You will have the IP address right here, username and password, WordPress login, and also all the other accesses that you will need later on when you are customizing and setting up your website. Down here, I just want to point out that we also have, you can edit the website details. You can restart your website, and you can also go ahead and delete it if you have, perhaps if you're migrating the website somewhere else, or if you create a website by mistake, you can just go ahead and click delete right here. Going up again, we do have backups, a staging plan, import, and tools. I'm just going to go ahead and check on the plans real quick. As you can see, we have the trial version, so we don't really have a lot of RAM. We don't have a lot of storage or bandwidth either. So let's just go ahead and click on change plan and just take a look at what plans you can pick. So we do have the micro package, we do have small plus, medium, and large, and you also have a custom offer if you, let's say, have a lot of websites you want to host, or a very huge website which requires a lot more website performance. I normally go for medium for majority of my websites. It gives you enough storage, and it's usually just enough for what I'm currently creating. If you're running a smaller website, you can go ahead and go for the small plus or just small. It's just really depending on what you need for your website and how big your website is. But let's go ahead and click on cancel for now, because we are just checking out how everything works. So going back into the overview tab, we can basically get all the information we need about our website. If you're looking to change your domain, you can do it here. You can also access all your domains under the domain tab, as we mentioned before. You have your HTTP authentication here as well. Once you actually are about to edit or manage your website, you will have to use this information right here. Then you also have the WordPress admin access, so you will have your email down here, and then you will have the password which is set up for you. And you can quickly just access the WordPress dashboard panel by just clicking right here. Overall, it's just super efficient. It gives you all the details you need right here. But going up, we also have our backups. So here you can create a backup in case you just want to make sure you don't make any mistakes. I usually use the backups, especially when I'm doing a redesign or just playing around with the website and I don't want to make any mistakes. It's always good to have a backup in case you make something that just messes up your whole website and you don't want to go back and redo it again. You can also go into staging, where you can create a staging site in case you want to test something before you publish it live to your customers or your users on your website. Jumping from the staging side, we also have the plan, as we mentioned, and then we have import. So import, you can import either your backup or, as I mentioned here, a duplicator link. So if you are doing a migration and you don't want the help from the Temple.io team, you can also use the duplicator link, which duplicator is a WordPress plugin which you install on your current WordPress website. Then you will get a link and you can just import it right here, and your whole website would just be migrated directly. Then we also have tools, and under tools you can check for vulnerabilities, you can clear banned IPs, install temple plugins, you can fix file permissions, and also fix your domain. And that is basically it. Once you have followed these steps and once you have picked your plan for your hosting according to what you need for your website, you can just go ahead and either migrate or just set up your new website using Temple. I really do recommend it. It's just the best hosting provider and the best service I ever gotten. I can't really stress that enough. And it would also be interesting to see what kind of performance you will get out of Temple.io or Google Cloud Platform compared to your current hosting provider. Because when I actually did the switch from my own websites over to Temple or the Google Cloud Platform, I did see a significant improvement in my Google PageSpeed Insights speed. So it does actually give you a significant improvement when it comes to your website performance overall. That is gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please make sure to leave a like on this video and also leave a dislike if you didn't like the video. And if you do have any questions about hosting providers and which one you should pick, leave it in the comments down below. I usually try to answer as many questions as I can. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any other videos in the future. And if you would like to join our Discord channel, it's going to be linked in the description down below. The Discord channel is for everyone on this channel. Can just join in and have discussions with each other, and also reach out for support by other people in the community, either on website design, SEO, online marketing, whatever it is. You can go into the Discord channel and ask for help from other people within the community. But with that being said, I will see you guys in the very next video.